Hi there, welcome to day 4. Still hanging in there, I'm really pleased. Thank you for joining me. Today is your posture session. Get the words out. Posture session. So we've got a bit of a mixture of stuff here. There's a little bit of back extension, some abdominals. Obviously, all of your support comes from your core, so we're going to be working on the core, front, back, inside, etc. So join me to begin with on all fours, hands and knees. So one of the best exercises I know for not just creating strength in posture but also awareness is Superman. So you're going to start on hands and knees. I want you to think about stabilising your pelvis. So the first job here is to take one leg off the ground. We're going to do that really carefully. So I want you to squeeze your tummy up into your spine, keep your spine nice and neutral, so not sticking out but equally not rounding. And you're just going to think of sliding one thigh bone up into your hip socket. So I've done that now on my right leg, and you can see now that I've got clearance from the floor, but I haven't really changed my pelvic position. My tummy's working really hard to support my spine, now that I have less support from the legs. And now I'm free to move that leg without consequence. So you can start to slide that leg back. And you can take it up if you want to, keeping that feeling of support in the belly that you just created. When you've got the leg back, you can take it back down or back in. When you lower it down, be mindful that you're trying not to adjust the body position. Same thing on the other side. Scoop that leg up into your hip and you'll feel the freedom arrive. You'll feel that leg just clear the floor. That's where we're ready to go. Straighten that leg away. Now, because the tummy's had to support the lift off of the floor, it's already in place for when we take it behind. So you can take the leg quite high without having to worry about sinking into your lower back. Take that leg back down. Now remember, it's the transition where you're going to lose the position. So take the leg down carefully, other side. Now we take this leg away, hold it there, and join it with the opposite arm. Lift that arm up, hold, reach out long through the arm, draw the tummy in, scoop that belly up. 3, 2, 1. Take the hand down, take the leg down. Remember that transition, draw the tummy in, hover the leg, take it away, hold the belly strong to take the arm up. Hold for 5. 4, keep the tummy strong. 3, more wobbly you are, the more belly you need. 2, scoop it up. 1, take the hand down, take the leg down, and relax. Okay, come down onto your front. Basic back extension. Back extensions are really important for posture. So we're going to do the basic one today with the arms in a W. You're going to have your legs relaxed, hands in line with shoulders or ears, elbows by your ribs. Relax your forehead to the ground. Now begin by tucking your tail under. Just enough so that you can get the tummy engaged. It doesn't have to be a big move. Then you're going to roll your nose forwards. Now as you start to roll the nose forwards, don't let go of that tuck of the pelvis, that engagement of the belly. Once you've taken the nose as far as you can, you begin to roll the shoulders back and lift the chest. Now as you're lifting, you're not thinking up, you're thinking forwards. You're not thinking neck, you're thinking chest. So I want you to relax the neck to a certain extent, but reach the breastbone. Open the chest. Are you still tucked in your pelvis? Are you still switched on in your tummy? Inhale up and exhale down. Okay, we're going to take the next one a bit quicker. So the pubic bone reaches to the floor, tummy's on. Roll the nose forward. Now the tummy is on there to connect and protect the lower back. Start to inhale to lift. Remember, it's your chest pressing forwards. Keep the belly strong. Now slide those shoulder blades back. Think of armpits to the waist. And release down. Now if you can see the wall in front of you, you're doing too much with the neck. You've got to keep your eyes on your mat. Roll forwards. So the eye line certainly travels to the front of the mat, but it doesn't really go far beyond that. It certainly doesn't leave the floor. Inhale up. Draw those shoulders back. Slide the armpits to the waist. And exhale down. Good. And we go again. Last one here. Legs relaxed, thighs relaxed. Relax the bottom. Tummy strong. Squeeze the belly. Roll the nose. Inhale, lift. Open the chest. Extend the breastbone forwards. Inhale up. And exhale all the way back down. So it's a mid-back exercise. Let's come back onto your hands and knees. So this time we're doing front support with leg pull. Front support on its own is fine, or if it's too much, back to Superman, the one we just did. So front support, you are going to go into a little tiny cat, just like a bit like on the back extension we just did, a tap of the pelvis, just enough to get the tummy switched on. Take a leg back, join it with the other leg. Now hold, point one foot, stabilize your pelvis, lift up and down. 3, 2, pelvis is still, 1, tuck the foot under, other side. Really working that belly, lengthen the leg, press, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Tuck the toes, draw the leg in, relax down, and we're coming back onto our tummies. So this time we're going for goalposts. Legs are relaxed. You're going to take your hands into a cat, your arms into a cactus. So you want your elbows next to your shoulders. Hands are wider than the mat. If they're touching the mat, you're not in a right angle. Okay, we want a right angle at the elbow. So relax the head down. If that's uncomfortable, grab a cushion to put underneath your forehead. Draw the tummy in. Now, keep the spine long. Draw the shoulders back. Now I want you to lift your hands and your forearms off the ground, but not your elbows. So just the hands and forearms, and release back down. A really nice move for the rotator cuff, but also challenging if your shoulders are tight. So we take the hands and the elbows, hands and forearms up, elbows are still down, and release down. Again, inhale up, exhale down. 2 to go. And down. Now feel what happens as you lift those hands and forearms. Feel the movement in the shoulder blades, how they slide down and down. Now we're going to take it further and lift the elbows too. So hands and forearms first, get the watch strap high, then take the elbows up, but don't let the elbows lift higher than the hands. Keep them low. Then elbows down, hands down. I'm going to just hover my head up here. If it's more comfortable for you to do the same, then do. It's a bit tight on the neck if you're constantly looking down. So hands up, forearms up, elbows up. Now hold. Hold. Hands higher than elbows. Elbows down, hands down. One more. Strong tummy. If your head's off the ground, you need more belly. You can have a cushion under your forehead if it's helpful. Or roll your mat. That helps sometimes. So hands up, last one. Elbows up, hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Elbows down, hands down. The nice thing about goalposts is it takes your hands or your elbows into, or your arms, shoulders, I'll get there in the end, into external rotation. So it stops that forward slump. It strengthens the upper back, stops the shoulders rolling forwards. Take a little second, have a jig. We've got one more thing to do here. So head up or resting on a cushion or forehead on the ground. Hands up, elbows up. Hold there. Now keep those elbows lower than the hands. Tuck them into your ribs and then reach them overhead. Into the ribs and reach overhead. 2 to go. In, strong tummy if you've lifted your head, and reach. And 1, don't take the arms too high, go to a wide V. Open, down, and relax. Take your head to the side and just have a little moment. Now, take your legs wide, wide V. So kind of, this is going to be a cobra position. So you're going to have your hands in cactus is fine to start with. Forehead down, you're going to roll your nose forwards. Now, switch your tummy on, switch your bottom on. Keep that rotation in the thighs so your toes are pointing outwards. And as you start to lift up, you lift breastbone first. Now you can come as far up as you want to, up to cobra. Keep the glutes on, keep the belly on. They'll protect your lower back. And then lengthen back down. Now don't go so far that you only lift with the shoulders. I'm going to show you what I mean. You're rolling the nose forward, so you might get to here and think, I can't get any further, but oh, I can straighten my arms if I lift my shoulders to my ears. It's not about that. I'd rather you stayed here and stayed open in the chest than come up any further and risk your shoulder position. So we go again, we roll forwards. Now strong tummy. Keep the belly scooping. Inhale up. Open that chest, shoulders down, and lengthen back down. And again, rolling forward. Inhale up. And exhale down. And just one to go, in your own time. Keep those legs rotated externally. So toes pointing out, tummy strong, glutes strong. Inhale, reach the chest forward, open the breastbone, broaden the shoulders, collarbone open, shoulder blades down, armpits down, belly in, and lengthen all the way down. Take a little break. Let's sit back into child's pose. Take a little breather. And then we're coming up to sitting. Okay, so I'm going to sit facing you to begin with. So we're trying to get into the posture. So abdominals, like I say, are really key for that. You're going to have knees bent to start with, and we're going to start with some extensions. Let me think about the position. I might turn around actually. So you can have a little bend in the knee. That's absolutely fine, and you're just going to press your hands up to your chest. So, or onto your chest. You're going to press your chest into your hands, okay? So it's not a lift of the shoulders, it's a spinal extension. So you really lift from your ribs, push up. Push up into those hands, now we rotate. Keep the legs together. We're going to turn, inhale to one side, and exhale back to center. Now be mindful not to let those legs slide apart. Now you're still pushing up into your hands, you should be. Keep tall, inhale, rotate. And exhale, lift tall, back to center. One more each way. Inhale, turn. And exhale, center. Last one. Exhale, center. And relax there. Take your arms long. This time we round into a C curve and we curl back. Just to a position that is comfortable. Hold there, tuck the tail under and scoop the belly in. You're going to lift a leg up. We're coming up and tap. Up and tap. We've got 6, 5, strong tummy, 4, shoulders down, don't round forwards through the chest, 3, 2, and 1, place it down, other side, 8, now scoop the tummy more, tuck the tail more, get those shoulders down, 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1, relax, and come on, all the way up, and relax. Okay, spine stretch is next. So we're going to have the legs lengthened away. If you need a bend, or you want a bend in your legs to be able to get the height through the spine, then take it. It's more important that you are lifted nice and tall than you have straight legs and you do it here, okay? If your hamstrings are tight, you've got to get up nice and long. So if that's still a problem for you, you need to bolster yourself. You could always sit on a cushion to raise you up. That might help with your lower back. So spine stretch is not about how far we can go, it's about rounding further forwards. So we're going to lift up nice and tall. Imagine there's a big ball here. So you've got to scoop your tummy up and over that ball. So you're going to take your chin to your chest, scoop the tummy all the way up, rounding over that ball. So we're lengthening, we're looking at the ball. We're rounding the spine over. I don't care where my hands have gone, how far forward I've gone, I've rounded and I'm scooping. And then you come off of the ball. You draw the tummy in, you scoop the ball into your belly, and you extend up. Head and neck are the last section of spine to stack on top. Again, 2 more. Find the ball, lift the belly up, and we go over, chin to chest. Lengthen over the ball, really trying to round and stretch through the spine. Looking to the ball, hold for a breath. Now scoop that ball into your belly, pull it in. As you stack back up, get those shoulders down. Inhale up. When you're ready, last time, we exhale round. Now draw the tummy in, scoop the ball. Don't let those shoulders come up to the ears. A good percentage of you will have shoulders around your ears now, so watch it. Hold there. Now we lift from the ball, so draw the ball into the belly, not lifting from the shoulders. Lift up tall, extend up, and release. Good. Final thing, back support. Great for posture because it's really going to open out the shoulders. Now we're going to start with the hands facing wide. So you're going to begin taking your hands out to the side. You're going to roll your shoulders back and lift up through the chest. Pin the legs together. Tummy is strong. Press your heels to the ground. Point your toes, belly lifted, and we press the ground away, lifting the hips. I like to look down my legs because I don't like the strain on my neck, but it's up to you. You can take the head back if you want, and then releasing back down. If that's too much to get off the ground, you can bend your knees and do the same thing. Now the difference here is that it's more of a rotation in the shoulders, but it's easier to get the lift. So it's a bit of a trade-off. Tummy strong, lift the chest, reach the knees away. So you're trying to open the front of the pelvis. Take the weight into your shoulders, press the floor up, now floor away. Now take the hips down. Now when you get to the floor, you shouldn't have collapsed in those shoulders. Keep them open and broad. You see, so we're not ending up here. Okay, so choose your position, don't mind which, we've got 2 more. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest. Press the ground away and lift. Now make sure that chest is proud, get it up, push the floor away, lift up, strong tummy, hinge at the hips, straight down. Then you relax. Take a moment, we have 1 more. Allow those shoulders to settle. Take the hands to the ground, lift the chest, pin the legs, strong tummy, press the floor away, lift up and hold. We're breathing, strong belly, press the ground, release down and relax. And you can stretch over your legs to give your back a little stretch. Okay, and coming up to sitting tall. Well done. Thanks guys, that was session 4. So you have 1 more to go tomorrow. I will be back with you bright and early tomorrow morning, and I look forward to seeing you then. Thanks guys.